Hi everyone, Nancy Burt-Preece. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm going live here on my Facebook page, and I'm also going to be putting this on my YouTube channel. Please join my Facebook page. Here's my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and watch to the end. So today we are going to make a box stand card, and my friend Amanda made this one for me. So it lays flat to mail, and then it is a box. Isn't that a cute card? So Amanda started me looking this up, and then I made one for the holiday, which is also a fun card. But today what we're going to make is this one, and I love it. It is with the zinnia paper as well as the zinnia stamp set. So here are the measurements if you want to take a screenshot. So what we're going to use today, I have two, if you come to my class, I have two different colors. I'm going to have red and I'm going to have yellow, and hopefully you'll be okay with either one. This is the 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to do some creating a slit. We have a small panel. On this one, I did not put anything behind it, but on this one, I think I am. I'm going to put some, and then I'm going to put some lemon lime twist. And then we'll see if we like them. We'll go from there. I am using the stamp sets, the two, oops, as I'm really going crazy. The two stamp sets I'm using are Simply Zinnia, which is an online exclusive. I'm also using Labeled with Love and the Label Punch. I am using Adhesive Back Shiny Sequins. And I am using Daffodil Blends, Lemon Lime Twist, Highland Heather, and Calypso Coral. So let's make this card. Oh, one more thing I forgot to show you. The Designer Series paper, which is 4 strips, and you can do either side if you choose. It is 5 1/4 by 1 1/8, and this is 2 5 1/4 by 1/2. So let's put those to the side. I'm going to keep that there. First thing I'm going to do is show you how to make a slit. If you come to my class, I will already have that done for you. This is for my class on Monday. So I'm starting a little bit before 1, all the way over a little past 4 1/2. I lined it up with a 4 1/4. I'm using the lines, the little measuring lines, 1 and a little past 4 1/2. So now I've got my slit, which is where my paper is going to go through. The next thing I'm going to do is bring my Simply Scored in. And I'm going to put it horizontal. Now, I have been having trouble. I've tried all sorts of things to get a good score line. And my husband's like, you know what? You really have to push a little harder to get a good score line. So that is what works for me. So hopefully that'll help you if you have a Simply Scored. So I'm going to start at 3/4. I'm pushing hard, get a nice score line. Then I'm going to do 2 1/8. Then I'm going to do 2 7/8. Now the 4 1/4 one, I'm going to be very careful. I'm just going to kind of go I'm going to try not to really push it too hard in the middle there. I'm going to do 5 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always count over. I could mark it if I wanted to. 6 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can see that. And the last one is 7 3/4. Now I can put my Simply Scored to the side. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a bone folder and I'm going to just burnish all the folds. They are all mountain folds. They all fold the same way, which is kind of nice. Then you don't have to worry about it. They're all mountain. Now with this one with the slit, I'm just going to kind of use my fingers on that one because that one I could really rip the paper, and I don't want to do that. And the last one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is these two ends are going to stay empty, but I am going to go ahead and put my adhesive. I'm just using Stamp & Seal. You can use green glue, any adhesive you want, really. I am putting them in between. I did not necessarily cut these to exactly match because they're not, there's always something in between them usually. So in case you were wondering, if you come to my class, do they exactly match? I did not cut them that way. In between there, I am going to put that guy in. Oops, I didn't get any adhesive up there. See how I'm just filling in the bigger spots with a bigger piece of paper, the smaller spots with a smaller piece of paper. It's not particularly super hard, because once you have everything cut, this card goes very quickly. It is not hard to make. Like I say, my friend Amanda encouraged me, so thank you. And I found that wonderful tutorial. Actually, she found it and let me know that it was from Dawn Olchefske, so we appreciate that. Okay, so this is what it should look like right now. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put a little bit of tear-in tape on either end. If you come to a class with me, I already have the tear-in tape on, just to make sure we get it in the right spot. Okay, now, I say a lot, okay, sorry. I am going to show you the piece that I started coloring. I didn't want to color the whole thing because that's kind of boring to watch. I did the dark daffodil in the middle of each of the flowers. I used my dark lemon lime twist on the little lines and then the light to come through. I used the two Calypso light and dark, Calypso coral, and I wanted to show you how to color one of the flowers. I don't think you need to see every single one, but this will help you. I'm using the lines that Stampin' Up! Already gave us, and I have to stop and share with you a beautiful card that I got from one of my team members, Linda. And I just loved how she colored her zinnias. So I'm not doing it exactly like her, but I'm trying to emulate that. And so all of these dark lines are kind of shadow lines. So I'm using the dark Highland Heather here. And I'm not being super specific on it. Just give it a little bit. Then I'm going to take the light. I'm going to use a smaller tip. You notice there's a small and a big. Gently take it off. Don't pull too hard or you might break it. And this one is giving me a little fits there. I'm just going to come around and do the edges so I don't goof that up. Now I'm going to come in with a bigger tip and just go, and I go right over the dark part that I stamped, trying to, because these are called blends. They're alcohol markers, work well with the Memento Black. Isn't that a pretty look? It just gives you shading, and you really didn't have to do a lot. And that's how I did all the flowers. Now, when you're using blends, they do bleed through the back. So it's nice to have something on the back. Why I didn't on this one, I'm not sure. But if you come to my class, I will have something on the back. That was just a Nancy. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this. It doesn't make a difference which end is right. But what I'm going to do is fold this up. A good way to get tear and tape off is to push it down. It doesn't seem right, but it really works. Push it down. I'm going to line this up with the bottom of the card. And then I'm going to tear this part off. And I'm going to fold these two together very gently, because you want them to, once the tear and tape adheres, boy, that adheres. And it's hard to do this on camera, but I'm going to try to line up the two ends and push. So this is what you got. You go, oh, that's not so nice. But then you push it down and you've got your box. Isn't that delightful? And this is light enough. You could write a little note on the back. Now, it just felt like it needed something else. So with a label with love, I stamped happy birthday. And this time I'm going to use some of the Lemon Lime Twist sequins. You come to my class, you can choose anything you want to go. I'm going to put the pop dots. I make sure I know which way it's going. Put the pop dots on the very bottom. I'm going to push this way and pop it up. And now it looks like that. Is that the coolest card? I probably personally will go back and put something behind this. I don't know what I was thinking when I put it in there and I didn't put something on the back. But if you come to my class, you'll have the green for both of them and you can choose which color you like better. So I hope that you try these cards. They are not hard to make. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.